From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page. Now it's off to the show. Take it away, nerds.
All right, everyone, welcome to the Big Guns of Bash, night number 1 here at Knoxville Raceway with, as always, AJ Capola, but he'll be right with us here. He had to step away. But this is the ASCA Hammer Down Racing League, and boy, oh boy, night number 1 here for the Big Guns of Bash this week, both races in Knoxville this week. Should be a great doubleheader here tonight with the Sim 500 Super Late Model Series coming up next. But right here, we're going to go racing here in the ASCA Hammer Down Dirt League, Knoxville style. Going to be a great one here. The capital of sprint car racing, as always, here in Knoxville, and this is going to be fun here tonight. We got about 58 seconds remaining in the qualifying before we get to our heat races. Again, most recent winner, that was Gunner, picking up the win on Thursday. We're back once again with these guys. It'd be kind of cool to see Gunner Harris pick up the Big Guns Bash night number 1. Kind of play on words there, right? The gun show, Gunner Harris picking it up here at the Bash. That's possible. This track, you're going to be up by the wall quite a bit here tonight, especially when I ran the 360s here. I was up by the wall. I suspect the 410 sprints to be pretty much the same. I don't see them not getting up by the wall here. You take a look here, Knoxville Raceway, a half-mile racetrack, 2 laps here in qualifying. They are done as we get ready to transfer into heat number 1 here tonight. Let's get ready to go heat racing here in Knoxville this evening. What will be a fun one here tonight. Heat number 1 will have your lineup as follows. Clayton W. Tilley on pole, Sammy McNabb there in second, Liam Aggression there in third, Chance Wolf, Brandon J. Stewart, Robert Scatterfield, Cameron McHorn there, and Corey, your top 8, your 8 cars in this first heat. Again, these
should be fun.
Yeah, should be good fun. And AJ Campola back in the booth with us. AJ, this is going to be a fun night.
Oh, I'm excited. I had a blast on Thursday, so I'm really excited to see these guys do it again on Tuesday.
Well, we're lined up here at the capital of sprint car racing, buddy. You thought you had fun on Thursday. Get ready, because these guys are going to go at it at the capital. Everybody in the sprint car world wants a win here at Knoxville, and somebody is going to get it done here in the Big Guns Bash night number 1, right?
It's the first time I'm going to see Knoxville, and for what you've been telling me the last, 25 minutes to a half hour, they always put on a show when they come here.
Yeah. And look at Clayton on top of the board. Tilley right there. He is now at a world champion license level. Congratulations to him. Maybe seeing him on the official iRacing World of Outlaws tour here pretty soon. So that's going to be fun to watch. Let's see what these guys around him can do. They're going to have some stiff competition with Clayton up front here at Knoxville. Let's see if he can pull away from these guys in heat number 1, AJ.
Yeah, and it looks like we got a full 3 heats tonight with a holy crap, a lot of people here.
Yeah, we're gonna have a ton of cars. Probably a C main as well. It's going to be a big night of a racing right before the Super Late models, AJ. Or Super Late later on tonight for Sim 500. So we got a busy night ahead of us. We're coming to green, AJ. The Hammer Down Racing League is green. Great job there into turn 1. The 410 sprint cars up to speed early, AJ.
Hell of a launch by the 51 of Clayton. Just like what we saw last week, or on Thursday, the lead car seems to always get a really nice launch coming off of restarts.
Well, they're already up to speed here. Oh, nearly contact there between Wolf, and that looked like Liam possibly trying to make a move here as a complete lap number 1. 8 lap heats here tonight, going to go by fast.
Oh yeah, so if you're going to make a move, you need to do it ASAP with it being only 8 laps. You want to stay out of the LCQ as much as possible.
Yeah, right now everybody down by the bottom, track pretty tacky on the inside. I expect it throughout the evening to move out towards the wall. Right now, though, Clayton leads Liam right there in second with Wolf right behind him in this first heat. 5 to go. Heat number 1 underway. Double file for second. There goes the 14, AJ, trying to look for a way around the 101 machine.
Yeah, right now it's been a nice, clean first heat race. Hopefully I'm not jinxing the other two. But we have a battle for second right now, and it looks like to be a good one between the 101 and the... Oh, wow, what a crossover move. And It didn't stick. He loses the position again, but he's trying right back on the bottom. The 014 is just bumping that 101 car.
2 laps to go right now. Liam Gresham and Chance Wolf right there battling out. Knoxville relatively flat here. 1 to go. The battle for second now into turn 1. Slide to the bottom. Give it. Oh, possibly AJ headed for 4.
I don't know who's going to take it, but it looks like it's going to... I don't know. It's
side
neck and neck.
by side. Who gets it? The 101. No, the 014 of Wolf gets it by 1/1000th of a second. Wow.
What a heat race.
Well, we're getting ready to stack them up to do it again. Kenny Miller going to be on pole for heat number 2. Outside of him, the gun show, Gunnar Harris, our most recent winner. Ryan Pearson right there. Mason there as well. Wilson there in 5th. That's Cody in 6th. Joey Hintz in 7th. Garrett Cooper there in 8th, or Grant Cooper there as well. So, AJ, I'll tell you what, this is going to be a big field of cars here trying to get their way to the main here tonight.
Are they actually going to be sending people home tonight?
Depending on the car count, you'd have to look and see how many actually showed up, because I can't see it at the moment. But depending, we probably will. Run. So this is your second
24
race.
24 drivers here tonight.
And if you look at the info tab, it'll tell you how many will make it. No. Right now, Harris, right there at the gun show. Right there on the top side there of Gunnar Harris, Ryan Pearson there as well.
Where would it tell me? Because it says top 5 advanced, top 5 advanced, top 5 advanced, and the winner of C main and the winner of B main.
So that would be 17 events.
Okay.
So,
wow.
If that math is correct, and sometimes iRacing goofs it up, but if iRacing is correct here, we will be sending home cars tonight.
That's going to be the first time I've seen that in any of our leagues we've done, where cars get sent home.
Somebody going to have to pack their car up on the trailer, right? And head on out of Knoxville in night number 1. But here we go, night number 2. Or heat race number 2, night 1. Here we go. Again, you're watching the ASCA Hammer Down Dirt League's Big Guns Bash. Night number 1 at Knoxville, coming to green in the second heat. Here we go, green in the air. And big jump there for the race leader, Kenny Miller. Gunner, the gun show immediately to second. Ryland there in third, fourth Mason. Breakaway out front right now, AJ. Now look here in Heat 2. Are you noticing something different, AJ?
They're a little more spread out, but it looks like we have a battle for third place right there.
Well, there's also going to be a little bit of different. Watch the lines. The cars are gently moving their way higher and higher.
I'm guessing that has something to do with the first heat.
Well, the bottom lane's starting to go away, and as it goes away, typical here at Knoxville, you're going to see them start to progress their way up to the top. And by the time we get to the feature, we're going to be knocking the boards down.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, this is going to be fun. Gunnar Harris out front. The second place machine of Gunnar Harris. The gun show starting to close down. Oh, Kenny Miller out front. Oh, the gun show is coming. Can he whip out the guns here at Knoxville? Get around Kenny Miller for a heat win here tonight. 4 laps to go. Oh boy, AJ, this is going to be good here at the very end. Yeah, I think Gunnar's going to get to him. What do you think?
Dude, I don't know. It's going to be close. They got a lap and a half to do it, or 2.5 laps to do it, but I don't know. It looks like every line Gunnar's been using, Kenny has pretty much taken away pretty much.
Well, if you notice, Gunnar, he seems to have dialed that wing in. He made a bobble there in 4, but he was working the bottom.
A little bit.
Yeah, that's going to cost him here. He was still getting the inside to work. Just going to run out of time here. Kenny Miller going to come home with heat number 2 if he can make it through 3 and 4. The gun shows second, Pearson third, Mason Coffey fourth, and Wilson in 5th as we complete the second heat of the evening. Moving our way into heat number 3, we'll look at the starting lineup for heat 3. It's going to be Ross, Aiden Foster, Nolan Cooper, Andrew May, Randy Finch, Anthony Wooden, Woodhull right there with Travis Weldon, and Whitman.
It would be nice to win a heat, but anytime you could just finish in the top 5 and advance, go for it. Don't wreck the car out and possibly lose.
Yeah. It's just such a big field here tonight, AJ.
Yeah, it's pretty nice and refreshing.
Yeah, it is. It is very nice to see this many of these guys out here for night number 1 at Knoxville as they roll off behind the iRacing pace truck. And again, these guys are doing, in total, AJ, about 32 events throughout the season. 2 events a week. It doesn't take long to run through them. But 32 events this season. I mean, but again, they're doing 2 to 3 a week. So that's a lot of racing in a week. As we get ready to send double file, sprint cars ready to go once again. And again, we'll be back here. Don't want to leave you guys hanging. Thursday will be night number 2, right back here on Extreme Sim TV. AJ, we'll be back here at Knoxville. Are you looking forward here for you being new to dirt, having the same track 2 nights in a row?
Yeah, it's a little more familiarity for me. It's nice because after seeing tonight, I'm going to learn a little bit about Knoxville, and then I could apply to that on Thursday.
Yeah, it's going to be fun here as we pace behind the iRacing pace truck in heat number 3. Then we'll move into our C and B main and start our alphabet soup here. I wish well, that's literally what they call it. That you can literally have, the Chili Bowl has up to like I want to say a Z main. So as we're back to speed once again, Ross, Aiden out front, Nolan Cooper there, and contact. Wow, that was Andrew May, I believe, that got in the back of him there. May in the 031, he'll move to third. Ross still leading, but we got a cluster of them right here, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, AJ.
Yeah,
Wow.
that 4 car is gone right now, but you weren't kidding. From 3rd to pretty much 6th. Actually, I'm staring at the battle right now between the 09 and the 24 and the 72.
They're all right there on top of one another. And that's usually, here at Knoxville is what's so much fun. They got a little bit more room to take different lines and try something. You see Nolan right there, following in line in top 5. Randy right there behind him. 5 to go in heat number 3. Again, your last chance qualifiers coming right up here later on in the evening. Right now, everybody at a wall. Right here is Andrew May. Right there in that 3rd spot, Ross leads. Aiden trying to run him down, but nothing doing. That's a 9/10 of a second gap up front. Meanwhile, the dogfight still on board for 5th on back.
Actually, I'm looking back at the race details. There's no LCQ. There's just a C main and B main, and then a warm-up and feature.
Well, alrighty. But the B main would technically then be considered the LCQ.
Oh.
Technically speaking.
One person advances from both of them, so.
Yeah. So you've got 2 last chance qualifiers.
Is that what that means? Got it, Cap.
Yep. Ross right there up front, leading, working the wall. 1 to go.
Big wreck.
Big trouble. We'll get to
Travis
it.
Travis Weldon.
Weldon in trouble. What happened? Oh, wow. Travis Weldon just gets way, way high here. And I think he's going to bounce it off the boards. Oh, just a little contact there with another car. Great job keeping it somewhat under control and out of the path of other vehicles. But actually, we're going straight to our warm-up. So you know what that tells me, buddy?
Everybody made it.
We're getting ready to take 24 cars to a feature.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy.
Should be fun.
Yeah, so we got 2 minutes, and while we got 2 minutes, AJ, let me send it over to you, and I'll let you do some promoting of a certain partner of this channel.
Are you talking about the certain partner that I own?
Yeah, that certain partner.
Okay, so we got a couple minutes here, so thanks, Matt, for that. I am the host of co-host, because, I can't say host, Susie will kill me. Co-host for Nerds Doing Nerd Things, a nerd podcast where you can find us on Facebook and most podcasting sites like Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio. Check us out. We do pretty much all things nerdy. Disney, Harry Potter, Star Wars we haven't got into yet, but we plan on it. But right now, through the month of November, we're doing some fun episodes. The episode coming out this Friday is our Black Widow episode, if you haven't seen it yet. It's the movie that was released on Disney Plus back a couple months ago, and as of the 17th of November, will be open to all subscribers of Disney Plus. We're just going to talk about it. We'll have a little fun. And we are on our way to Nerdmas, where the whole month of December is going to be us bullshitting about Christmas movies like Jingle All the Way, Krampus, Gremlins, Polar Express, stuff like that. We have fun. We aren't I don't want to say politically correct show. There's a lot of swearing and a lot of adult humor, so we're not for all the kids, but we have a lot of fun. Check us out if you're into some nerdy stuff. It's the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast, but I'm really excited to see all these 24 cars running around Knoxville. The first three heats were crazy, Matt.
Yeah, they were. And I'm going to actually bring up a personal story, because while I was muted, AJ, my sister's out of state. You know this right now. She sends me a text message with a picture. And it's a picture of the Kyle Larson Dirt Midget diecast. And she goes, oh, by the way, I seen this at a thrift store. I picked it up. I'm like, I just wrote back, you're awesome. It happens to be the iRacing Dirt Midget car. She didn't know she didn't know what it was, what driver it was, but she just picked it up because she seen it say iRace. What she don't know is it was a Kyle Larson car. And I was like, and what'd you pay for it? $5. I'm like, you're kidding me. You got the steal of the century. I'll be coming home straight on my mantle above the sim rig, AJ. See, I have an awesome sister that does crazy stuff like that. She won't ask me for it, she just does.
Yeah, I got two awesome brothers that I'm the oldest. There's a brother that is 2 years younger than me, and then there's another brother who popped out 11 years in between us. And oh boy, we get into some serious trouble when we're together.
I'd imagine that's the way me and her is. And speaking as we get ready for the feature, AJ, not quite readied up yet, but speaking of what we do for the, get this. So during the holidays, right, for your Christmas shows, right, we literally sit in the floor Indian style and watch movies together. We have done that since we were kids. We still do that to this day.
That's awesome, dude. That is awesome.
I mean, it's usually Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and then you just start going down the list.
So, Matt, it's back to my Tuesday night tradition when it comes to us racing.
Yep.
Got my Richard Petty whiskey.
And is it letting you click on any drivers right now, AJ?
Yes.
Okay. All right, I know what's up here. So we're going to take you to the extended shot for the start of this one while we do the other thing here, AJ, as the fireworks going to go in the background. So it's a great time to go to our extended shot here as the fireworks start rumbling here, getting ready to go for the A main of night number one. What are you expecting to see in the A main night one, AJ?
Well, I'm hoping after they just had a quick driver's meeting that, it's all nice and clean. The start is all nice and good. But that 51 is going to the back. Is that a challenge, I guess, for the drivers?
It may be. That very well may be a challenge here. And remember, we do have...
It's a $10 bonus.
Yep. Remember, we do have that bounty out as well, I do believe. So, fireworks. We're about to see if anybody's going to get a bounty tonight, AJ. And remember, the bounty was on Gunner, if I'm correct here.
I think it is.
Yep.
Are you still on my shot?
Yep, as I run right now, we're back. Green
because it's not showing up on your YouTube.
Oh, it's not your shot now. I got it. We're back. Yeah, we're extended right now as we continue to run. We had an overlay technical difficulty.
That's fine. It never switched to my shot, so I've been watching your stream the whole time.
Yeah, I never really activated it yet. I'm going to have to
We'll
play
get
with
it tuned in, everybody.
Yep, Ross up front leading right now. Hey, look at Ross lead this thing. Caution behind him.
Yellow flag is out.
And we got a car barrel rolling. Oh my God. Who was that? Oh my goodness gracious, AJ. I'm trying to get a car number for you folks at home.
There's a 210 Brandon Stewart sitting in the pits right now.
Oh my good googly moogly. There's that one. Let's see if we can get Brandon shot. There was a car that literally flipped all the way down the front straightaway, AJ. And we know with the yellows and freezing the field, the overlay does not like that sometimes. But oh, it was Brandon Stewart. Look at that. My, wow. Let's slow-mo that here. Up in the air, clears the flag stand, nearly takes out the flag stand, gets hit again, and Brandon Stewart going to do an epic barrel roll all the way into turn one, AJ. Wow.
Well, if you're going to go out with style, and that's what it looked like.
Well, I tell you what, that was one of the craziest barrel rolls I have ever seen.
Yeah, wow. I would say.
And
is your overlay rebooting?
Yep, that's what it's doing right now.
All right.
So back here, yellow out at the moment, man. AJ, what a big, massive incident there to bring the yellow out.
Yeah, that was a really big incident, and there are fast repairs, but he towed, so he's going to be sitting there for a little while. There's no waiver rounds or free passes for what I'm aware of in dirt racing. But for everybody watching the chat, you are watching the ASCA ASCA Hammer Down Dirt League. It'll take me a while to get that, but I'll get it. And we are at the Knoxville Fairgrounds.
Fairgrounds? What
Fairgrounds?
What fairgrounds? Knoxville Speedway. Okay,
Well,
guys, we're gonna wait a minute. Green to the air. Yeah, Knoxville. It's technically is a fairgrounds. I guess you're right. So yeah, you're right.
Well, I'm just throwing this out there. You know how you do the scenic shots as we're going green right now, and that 4 car had a hell of a launch once again. It says fairground entrance at one of the one of the roads, so I'm just throwing that out there.
Oh, nice.
So that's kind of where I got it from.
Yellow's out again. We didn't know there's a fairgrounds here.
It looks like the 210 is back up on the track.
Oh, big mess over here in 3 and 4. What happened here? This is the thing. You get this many sprint cars out here, and you run out of room really fast.
Oh yeah.
I mean, and they just get all stacked up together, trouble into the corner. Now, my question to you: where is Gunnar Harris running? He's running 5th. Now, remember, there is a bounty on his head, and I actually jumped in on this bounty deal. So,
Yes, you did.
we will see if somebody takes it home here tonight or if Gunnar can defend me here. Come on, Gunnar, I'm pulling for you. Wait. No, if he wins, that just means the bounty goes up. Never mind, Gunnar. Stay right where you're at. But here with these guys. That's what's so great about this type of thing, AJ. You come legit, we just have fun with it. Gunnar, if you could hear the broadcast, do not win this race. Just stay where you're at, buddy, as we go back green flag once again. Cameron out front, everybody gonna run through and look at beautiful. Oh no! And Gunnar.
He watched right up the took out like 4 guys.
Oh. Well, Gunnar's missing their wing. And is it safe to say we're about to pay out a bounty?
It's a very good possibility.
Gunnar goes for a wild ride here. One more look.
He watched right up the track. Like, he took the low lane because everybody else took the high lane, but he couldn't hold it down there and went right up there.
Jesus. Yeah, nothing he could do. He washed up, and that car is going to come around, and everybody's going to come with him. 20 laps to go, and watch them pile them up. They look like slot cars right now piling up on the outside lane.
Yeah, they did give Gunnar the EOL, so he's all that momentum he got by being back up front.
Yeah. Not going to be good for Gunnar. Well, on the broad side, AJ, if there is one, we still got around 30 minutes to get this thing in. I think these guys are going to be okay.
Hey, Matt, help me out. Never mind, I figured it out. I'm an idiot. So it's fine.
Okay, what happened, buddy?
No, I'm not used to seeing Heat 1, Heat 2, grid race. And I'm like, well, where's the actual feature? And then there's the arrows all the way to the left that allow you to go over.
Yeah, we're going to have to get you some broadcasting software to make that a lot easier. Even if you're not like running the show, just having the time and scoring like I've got will make it worlds easier for you.
Let me try.
I don't have to do that.
Let me try this again. For everybody watching, this is the ASCA Hammer Down Dirt League 410 sprints at Knoxville Raceway. It is the Big Guns Bash Night 1, so you'll see us again on Thursday night. This is also Extreme Sim TV, brought to you by the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. In the booth is Matt Johnson, and I'm AJ Capola, and we are back green.
Back green, Ross, great jump. Kenny Miller back to second. 18 to go in the Big Guns Bash Night number 1. Here tonight, Aiden Foster and Liam Garrison. Big trouble. Massive incident. Oh, wow. Oh.
People are not happy.
Oh. Yep. That was huge. Somebody rode on the top of somebody. Yeah, that was a thing that I've never seen. You know what's going to be great, AJ? When iRacing gets the new damage model on these sprint cars. You do realize when they get the new damage model, like wings are going to be flying halfway down the racetrack.
Oh, absolutely.
It's going to be great. Just saying. Here's one more look at it, guys. Contact cars up and over. He gets a piggyback ride, you know. Yeah, who else would like a piggyback ride from their friends? Why not at, 130 mile an hour? But, 18 to go. A lot of contact out there tonight, AJ. But I can't really fault these guys because
I don't know if they need to go green off of this green, or they might not even finish the race. They're only on lap 7, and there's only 5 minutes left.
That is right. Wait a minute. But yours did. So there's only 5 minutes left in the lobby itself.
Yes, they do 15 minutes to do 25 laps.
Wow, they're going to run out of time. Wow. And now we're going to wave off the restart. We're going to get ready to do this again here, but back story note. Story time with AJ and Matt. That bounty is right there in front of them with a Gunnar Harris having the trouble he had in night number 1.
Yeah.
And I actually just reached out to my friend of mine, so I've actually got an announcement for the league owner as well when we get done with this, me and my announcement. I reached out to a friend of mine. I'll give you a hint, AJ. I reached out to a friend of mine that makes wooden plaques.
Huh?
And so that's the hint. That's all I'm going to say. You have to wait in suspense for what the announcement is after the race. Just like everybody else. You know me, am I reaching out to people, right?
Yeah, I know where you're going.
I always do this. 18 to go, here we go. 18 laps to go. Big slide for the race. Lead. Miller to the top lane. Miller falls in line with the 83 now. Ross back out front. Miller trying to find a way back around. 17 to go. Car's a little loose off of turn number 4. There's no one there with Robert Scatterfield. Scatterfield trying to grab a foot full of throttle here. And
And there's the last nail in the caution.
Yellow's out. We're back under yellow.
Which that was supposed to be a pun there on my end. I apologize if it was in bad taste.
Oh, it's fine. I think we're done. You think we're out of time?
I think we might be.
4 minutes left.
If they go green, they might get 5 or 6 laps.
Well, here's the thing. So here's where we're looking. To complete this race right now, if we went green flag, it would take 4 minutes and 14 seconds. Right now, we've got 3:59 left, and we're still under yellow. And caution laps don't count, right? So it's not ticking off. Again, it would take them at full speed, AJ, a little over 4 minutes to complete it. Now, so that tells me we're not making it to 25.
No.
Now, what we're making it to, that's going to be... I kind of determined how this works out. Not the way that we wanted it to go here in night number 1, but hey, 24 sprint cars on one racetrack. Huge field here going to green. 16 to go here. 3:22 left on the clock. It would take them 4 minutes to get the full race in, AJ, so we're going to be short a few laps.
Yeah.
Who is racing the clock now? What if another yellow comes out? As you said, that's the last laps you're going to make, right? I mean, every time we get a yellow at this point. But look at the lead Ross has there, AJ.
Yeah, he's got a really, really good lead right there.
On the back straightaway, 13 to go. I'll keep an eye on the countdown clock for you guys at home. 2:45 left in the race now.
Closest battle I see right now is for 4th and 5th.
Yeah, so it's been a crazy night.
And there's the caution.
Big trouble down there in 1 and 2. one car gonna barrel roll it. Go take a look. And we're gonna have plenty of highlight clips from tonight for night 2. Just saying. Oh man, this has been a rough night for these guys. And I would imagine the driver chat right now is pretty active.
Oh yeah, they are not happy with how this race went tonight, but I'm hoping this gives everybody the motivation to make Thursday a lot better.
Well, I do have a suggestion for Thursday, and I'll give that to the league owner. I won't say it here, but it does involve heats and transfers.
Yeah, we don't run the league. We just broadcast, but you know, yeah. There's a lot of talented drivers in here. That's very obvious. It's just there's a lot of cars on the track.
Yeah, but I would love to see transfers, dude. Selfishly for us, could you imagine how great the race would be in the LCQ races if we're sending people home? Dude, that'd be some great racing. Selfishly. I'm a selfish broadcaster. But anyway, we're going to get ready to go back green here. 13 minutes to go. A minute left on the clock. Here we go. 1 minute left on the clock. We're back racing. They are not making it. It's out of time for Kenny. He needs to make a move now. Yellow's out. And unfortunately, AJ, guess what? That is going to do it, I think. And we'll have to let the scoring settle itself. 40 seconds left. Ross going to fall into second. That means if this works out, wait a minute, Kenny Miller second, Ross now scored your leader. If this works out, AJ, you know something? I think Ross may have just took home the bounty.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
19, 18, 17, 15, 14, 13, 11 seconds now left on the board. We are out of race time with 12 to go. Now, will it let us go back to green, or will it end it here, AJ? We've seen this scenario happen before, but it is showing final lap for me. So I don't think we're going to go back green flag racing. So, for the first time in a long time, a dirt race here on the channel will end under yellow checkered conditions here on Extreme Sim TV. They'll fire them off, checkered flag. There we go. They'll bring them down. Double checkers in the air behind the pace car. And that will give the win to Ross in that 4 machine. Congratulations to him. Because it is out of time, and it does show on my end. Checkered is out.
They are out of time. Ross, the 83, has been declared the winner.
There we go. Ross going to get the fireworks down the back straightaway. Ends it under caution here tonight. Congratulations to Ross. I mean, still, yeah, it doesn't matter. He held the lead long enough to get in this position, AJ. Well, are they going to let him fire here? They let him fire. I'm still showing checkered on my end. I don't know about your end, AJ.
Yeah, they're running. I'm curious.
Well, it's showing checkered. I don't know. At this point, I have no timing and scoring, so because it is frozen.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on unless they're just running to run right now to have a little fun.
Yeah, I believe that's what they may be doing. You got to forgive us here because we're at a loss on this one at the moment.
Yeah, we're just trying to figure out what's going on. I think the race is over. They were just having a little fun there.
Yep.
But it looks like the race winner is Ross. Yep. And he collects the bounty.
So,
let's do it.
Anybody in the top 3 in here? Let's. Top 3, but give them a few minutes. So checkered is out. Ross gonna get the win here tonight, and the bounty, the gun show, gonna come home officially. And where is the gun show going to come home officially? That's a good question. 18th on my end. I don't know about yours. I'm going to have to compare with you quite a bit here, AJ, because I don't know.
That's where I had him.
Yeah, so he'll be home. A crazy event here. Checkered flag is out. We're waiting to see. This might be one of them situations where a lot of drivers just want to move on to next Thursday, which I respect that. You know what I mean, AJ? You've had a rough run. You really don't want to talk to media. I understand that totally.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I've been there too as a driver. I don't know about you. I got interviewed one time and I'm like, yeah, I'm just not in the mood to talk. Sorry. So, with that being said, we are going to congratulate Ross on the win, AJ. Chance there, Wolf in second, Ryland Pearson third, and we're going to get ready for night number 2.
Yeah, he had to do what he had to do. He stayed out front, kept his sprint car clean, and unfortunately everything behind it was what happened. But
yep.
Let's head to Thursday. Thursday will be better, and let's get her done.
Let's do it, guys. We'll see you Thursday. Me and AJ's got to go get ready for some super late model racing.
Yeah, let's do it, pal.
Let's do it. All right, guys. See you Thursday.